Hello and welcome to MoReece J TV, and shout out to the MOGANG and everyone who rides with the MOGANG. Let me give a little shout out to Clover as well, because I tried to chop down my shout outs because it was like, as Clover said, that my shout outs were like a list, and I didn't want to like shorten it, so I was like leaving some people out. So I always say now, shout out to the MOGANG and everyone who rides with the MOGANG. Clover rides with the MOGANG, but every reaction he does, he shouts me out. So Clover, I'm going to give a shout out to you. I also want to give a big shout out to the real McCoy Reacts as well, because the real McCoy Reacts, he's shown a lot of love to my channel. You know, I've sent him some links over that he's going to be, he's already done one reaction I've sent over to him. He's going to be doing some more, as he knows. It's not an issue if he doesn't get round to them. He can take as much time as he wants. I just really appreciate the fact that he does the reactions, and you know, and I know he enjoys the links. I know he enjoys receiving new stuff. So I'll continue to do that, my man. But I'm going to shout you out because you always shout me out. You've shown so much love to my channel. You're a good friend that I like to speak to from time to time. So shout out to you, my man. So there's two fire people that you all need to go and sub there. You need to go and check out. There's Clover G, family comes first, as he puts in it. Clover G, family comes first. And the real McCoy Reacts is another guy you all need to check out. Absolutely fire. The links to their channel is in the description, along with a load of other fire links I've got in there as well. So I'm having a bit of a UK session. I'm going to be doing a few UK reactions. I will be doing some of the other stuff that's been requested. Don't worry, I've got some Australian reactions, some other US reactions, some more Lyrical Assassin reactions. In fact, all of the UK reactions are going to touch upon our Lyrical Assassin reactions. So we're starting off with OMS. OMS just recently dropped his EP, which is the story, the Lost Tapes, the story EP, and it's a 5-track EP. And he's got on there, he's got Brexit Business, which he did do a Brexit track I reacted to a few months ago now. He's redone that. It's called Brexit Business, fire. He's got I See You, which is an amazing track. He's got a rock remix on there. I believe it's oh, what was it called? Something, was it Die in Your Arms? I think it is. He's got that on there. He's got this one, which I'm going to react to. This is my favourite. This is my favourite. I think it's because I resonate with some of the lyrics. I have had a listen to it, so it's not strictly a reaction, but I want to put it out there. I want to let everybody have a chance to hear this track, because this is amazing, and this guy is an amazing artist as well. He's a real cool guy, and we've got a little surprise coming for you soon as well. OMS, if you're watching, I know you probably are. And I was meant to get back to you last night, but my son went to bed late. Then I wanted to spend some time with my wife because she's on a night shift tonight. And next thing I know, it was like 1, 2 a.m. And I was like, oh God. So we will get round to a little surprise for the viewers, and we'll definitely get that done. I'll hit you up in the DMs real soon. Yeah. So we're going to be looking at some of the UK artists over the rest of this weekend, and then I'm going to get back into where I was at on some of the requests. So without further ado, this is OMS, and this is Off My Mind, my favourite from his recent EP, the story EP, Lost Tapes. So without further ado, let's go guys, let's go. Even that beginning is lit, like, you know, it's got that, oh, it's weird, the emotion comes over you. Like, when I first heard this, I was listening to it on headphones, and like literally, I ain't lying, OMS, this is not me gassing you up. I know he doesn't like it if I gas him up. It's not that he doesn't like it, he does, but OMS is somebody who likes pure honesty, and I'm going to give you honesty, OMS. The hairs did stand up on the back of my neck. That beginning part, I was like, I knew it was going to be a fire track from the off, from the off. That's why I couldn't wait to clip a bit out and put it up on the Assassins page, 100%.
Looking at my back, never face getting rowdy. I was lost once, won't stop until you found me. That's why
I was lost once, won't stop until you found me. That's a fire bar. That's a fire bar. You see, he's obviously going into his past a little bit. He's obviously going into when you go through that stage in life, what I think a lot of us do now, especially in today's society, where you don't know who you are. You don't know what you want from life. You don't know where your life is going to go. Everything is on impulse now. You're focusing so much on just trying to make things better, and it just feels like everything's getting worse. Fire.
grinding while you're all sleeping soundly. I just wanna fly while you all trying to ground me. I'll make it, that's my word, there's no reason to doubt me. Gonna hit the top, take my shot, and you won't down me. I'm cream of the crop, I'll rise and you'll crown me. Don't wanna be a king, just wanna fly while you trying to ground me. Ever since I was...
So he's talking, I believe he's talking about drugs in general here. You know, like while everyone's like, you know, living their normal life, sleeping at night and all that, all he's doing is looking for a way to escape. You know, whether it's getting high, you know, drunk, high, whatever it may be, you know, just to get away, come off of the plane that he's on. You know, and it's almost, it is an escape. It's an escape. I mean, I went through a bad drug habit, which is why I resonate with this a lot. I was very bad into drugs for years. You know, it was very hard to catch me sober for a long while. So this track is fire to me.
I've never felt normal most my life, looking for strife, spent lost in a pool full of love, hate and jealousy. Wish I'd listened when they were telling me. Thought I knew it all, that was my downfall. So much misery, clouding history, dropping on me waterfall. So I turned to drugs, mystery. Thought I'd stop when I'd won, just another mug. Trapped into secrecy, this won't be defeating me. No, I'm a gold.
Yeah, and it's your surroundings that create that frame of mind. When he talks about like the jealousy and the hate, you know, and everything going on around, you know, like you end up miserable, like he said, in misery. You end up in a state where just nothing just seems right anymore. It don't, like, you can't see any benefit to life whatsoever, and you end up with two options. Yeah, you either completely go down the road of deep depression or anxiety or hatred and start putting back into the world what you feel the world is giving to you. You know, when you feel like the world has given you lemons, you just pick them up and throw them back. You know, you start taking it out on society. Or you get high. And if you look at it, if you look outside now, like people, like, see, getting high is a bad escape, because eventually it stops working. It stops working, and those bad vibes inside your mind and inside your soul start to grow. So when they come back force now. But if you look, like, so there's people out there that literally are only good people when they're high, and absolute demons when they're not. It's because they've got issues that they haven't addressed yet. And OMS is addressing it now on a record, which is fire to me.
Let me take you to a place I know, to a little place where we can lay low. I'm aiming for the sun, had enough of all this fun, all this fucking stuff we want to get this off my mind. Let me take you to a place I know, to a little place where we can lay low. I'm aiming for the sun, had enough of all this fun, all this fucking stuff we want to get this off my mind. To find my lows, I'm getting low just to climb my high.
Anyone tell me that hook ain't fire as hell is death, man. I'm telling you, like, this hook is fire, absolute fire. I love everything about this. You know what he's talking about, the way the flow is perfect for the track. His bars are they're not too much to think about. Anybody could take something from this, I believe. You know, even if there's somebody that doesn't really catch bars or doesn't really, you know, pick out the layers, would still understand this track. And the beat to it, to me, that's the bit that got me like, oh, this track is lit. And then the hook just bodies the whole thing. Like 100%, the hook just bodies it.
Going out my mind, I sit and watch the time pass by. Now I'm getting older, I have to ask why. Do I get so high? I'm getting high to find my lows. I'm getting low just to climb my high.
The hook's got a bar. I get so high to find my lows. I get so low to climb up high. Well, I don't think it's exactly what you said, but you get what I'm saying. That's a bar. Because it's a fact as well. Like, I remember, like, when I used to get high, that's when I used to be able to think about everything that was wrong in my life. And it was as if I could make solutions when I was high. I'd go into that positive mindset. And I'd start thinking, oh, I'm just going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and everything's going to be cool. Then you come back to the low, and all you can think about is climbing back up to the high. It's that vicious circle, man. It's that vicious circle. And the whole time, you don't realise you're being puppet mastered by the drug that you feel that you're using, when in fact you're being used by the drug. The drug is I used to have a saying, when I used to smoke a lot of dope, and I used to take a lot of pills, and I used to do everything. There was nothing I would say no to. I was that bad. I used to have a saying, like when I used to see people falling off, like people would start, allowing the drug to get to them. I used to always say, smoke the drug. Don't let the drug smoke you. That was my saying. I used to say it for years. Smoke the drug, don't let the drug smoke you.
Going out my mind, I sit and watch the time pass by. Now I'm getting older, I have to ask why. Do I get so high? Do I get so low? Why all these woes? Let me take you to a place I know, to a little place where we can lay low. I'm aiming for the sun, had enough of all this fun, all this fucking stuff we bun to get this off my mind. Still the time's flying by, I'm still trying to fly. Falling so frequently, getting up, brush my shit off. This ain't eating me, need to change, pissed up. Them defeating me in the visionary 2020, eat me alive, cause they're...
Ooh, let me roll that back. You see how he come in from the singing into bars?
Let me take you to a place I know, to a little place where we can lay low. I'm aiming for the sun, had enough of all this fun, all this fucking stuff we bun to get this off my mind. Still the time's flying by, I'm still trying to fly. Falling so frequently, getting up, brush my shit off, this ain't it.
Where you see where he says like he's still trying to fly. He's falling. He's constantly falling. He's getting high and he's falling. And I think this is where he's kind of explaining the fact that it's now stopped. It's now no longer benefiting him, because no matter how high he gets now, he's still heading towards that low all the time. It's like it's not like it used to be when you first start getting high. It's great, and then you do it and you keep doing it, and then eventually like you smoke. Like there used to be many a times I used to sit there and think, oh, roll one up, or smoke. Then I have a beer. Then your friends come around, you do a few lines, and then you're sitting there and you think, I still feel like trash. And the only answer is to go next step. Right, this joint's gonna be packed out. This line's gonna be like a double. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be a big line now. You take a few pills, like you hit up your pill guy, and you get into that state where it's just like, in the end, you have nothing, because you funneled so much of your life and your work, your money, into just getting to the level that he's talking about.
Me me, need to change pit stop. Them defeating me ain't a visionary. 2020 eat me alive, cause they're empty. I strive, survive in whatever position. Tempt me with a move with a mission. Every doggy, my style is scary. Fair fight, try, copy, you're dodgy. Fight or flight, you fly like fairy. I fight till Bloody Mary. You need to chill, smoke pills, have a shot. I just want peace, live my life nice, feast.
Smoke pills, have a shot. See what I'm saying? It's like he's telling you now. It's like becoming a poly user, what they call a polydrug user, where you've got no particular addiction. It's just anything that works, anything to get you away from the reality. Anything. It don't matter whether it's a joint, a line, a pill, shots, whatever. Anything that puts you on that level where part of your mind just gets shut down. You don't have to think about that stuff no more. Suddenly everything's all right again. But then you get there, you like it. And then what starts to happen as well is at first you enjoy that moment and you want to stay in that moment. Then you get to a point where you spend most of that moment worried about when that moment ends. That's when you know it's bad.
And I will get paper like Camelot and share it with the ones I love a lot. And I wanna have a lot so I can give a lot more. So I fight my corner until I'm blowing up. Rocket launcher, going up and down the seesaw, yeah.
Oh, blowing up like a rocket launcher. Going, what is it, going up and down seesaw, yeah. Let me just roll that back.
Live my life nice, feast, and I will get paper like Camelot and share it with the ones I love a lot. And I wanna have a lot so I can give a lot more. So I fight my corner until I'm blowing up. Rocket launcher, going up and down the seesaw, yeah.
Feel I'm blowing up, rocket launcher, going up and down seesaw, yeah. Bar.
Fast, it's way back, Reeves corner, chaos, everyone relax, Radox, don't need to loot the boots, I got them oils.
I'm sorry. I don't know if my US viewers will understand that bar. Everyone relax, Radox. It's like if you may know, you may get it over there, but I don't know. If you don't know, Radox is a bath. It's like a bath bubble bath. Well, not a bubble bath. Adults use it. It's usually like got an aroma to it. It makes a few bubbles, and it's meant to make you relax in the bath. You put Radox in the bath, you can just lay in there and chill, and you just like unwind, loosen up their muscles a bit. And he said, everyone relax, Radox. It's a fucking bar.
You need to chill, smoke pills, have a shot. I just want peace, live my life nice, feast. And I will get paper like Camelot and share it with the ones I love a lot. And I wanna have a lot so I can give a lot more. So I fight my corner until I'm blowing up. Rocket launcher, going up and down the seesaw, yeah. I've been on fire since way back, Reeves corner, chaos, everyone relax, Radox, don't need to loot the boots, I got them oils and the flavours. Got so much to say, but I stay zipped like a mute until I'm out of danger. And high to find my lows, I'm getting low just to climb my high. Going out my mind, I sit and watch the time pass by. Now I'm getting older, I have to ask why. Do I get so high, do I get so low, why all these woes?
Where them fucking missiles at, man. OMS. My man, OMS. I've been patiently waiting. He knows this. I've been patiently waiting for this EP to drop. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of my favourite tracks 2020 period. Not even lying. I got so much from this track, OMS. Like literally you got me thinking about my own history, and you got me looking at it in different ways, funny enough. Because I went down this road for such a long time. Such a long time. And everything you were talking about in there, I'm just sitting there thinking, this guy knows what I'm talking. This guy knows exactly. You know, sometimes you can sit there and look at your past and think, no one else went through that. No one else thought of it like that. Everyone else was taking it differently. Because you watch people's moves and you think, oh, no, they ain't feeling what I'm feeling. They ain't, you know, thinking what I'm thinking. You think you... So when I heard this track, I'm sitting there thinking, this guy was exactly the same as me. The beat, the flow, the bars, the hook, everything on point. Absolutely on point. Guys, please go check out this EP. Please go check out this EP. 100%. You can, I've actually listed this EP, a link to the EP in the hip hop shop. So please go and head over to my hip hop shop. The link is in the description below. Make sure you go do that today, as soon as possible. As soon as you see this, please. Absolutely fire piece of work. I do believe he will be uploading it to, I can't remember rightly, but I think he did say he will be uploading it to like Spotify, iTunes and all that. If he has done, OMS, if you have, please let me know. I'll go get that in a hip hop shop ASAP. And just make sure, guys, make sure you go check out the EP. It's fire. Another track I recommend is the I See You. That's another fire track. Brexit Business. All 5 tracks are fire. I mean, the intro, I believe, is Snaky intro. That's really fire intro as well. So he throws a few bars for you, basically, at the beginning of the EP. So, OMS, my man, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. So guys, you've been watching MoReece J TV, and I thank you for watching MoReece J TV. Don't forget, go check out my hip hop shop. Sorry, we'll start that again. Check out my Lyrical Assassins first. I'll leave the IG and Twitter names so you can go follow us. Check out all of the guys over at the Lyrical Assassins. They're real lyrical artists. So go check them out. Please go check them out. They're absolutely fire. And we've actually got Lyrical Assassins merch now, which you can find in the hip hop shop. So just head over there, have a look. I'll guarantee you there'll be something there you're like 100%. Also go check out my hip hop shop, which is on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description for that. All of our Lyrical Assassins music gets posted in the hip hop shop. So anyone that finds themselves in the hip hop shop, you'll find all the places to go stream their music, whether it's Spotify, Google Play, and you can purchase if you really like it. Make sure, you know, if you do really like it, it's good for the artist if you purchase. It supports them. So please do that. We do have an Eminem shop. It's currently closed. I'll get back to you as soon as possible once that's dealt with. It may be the case of moving it, changing the name, being a bit more open in the description, because that's what they're complaining about. It's just the description they're complaining about, not the content. So I will get onto the Eminem shop as quick as possible. If you want to get yourself a MoReece J TV t-shirt from my Teespring store, I'll leave a link to my Teespring store in the description below. Oh, excuse me. We also have a Mo Vaseline line of merch over there, so please go check that out as well. And if you're a real big Eminem fan, go join my group on Facebook, Eminem Rap God. There are a few Eminem Rap Gods now. There never used to be, there is now. So if you do have trouble finding the group that's actually mine, just hit me up in the DMs and I'll give you the link. That's not a problem. So guys, you've been watching MoReece J TV, and I'll catch you again in a little bit. Take care, guys.